Should Congress vote to abolish the use of the death penalty in the United States? Well, the answer is yes. It's very costly to execute a prisoner as well as housing them. It can cost taxpayers around $2.3 million to maintain an inmate. This is 3 times the cost to house someone at the highest level of security for 40 years. We would be saving money by voting yes. In case that isn't a strong enough reason, over 140 innocent people have been released from death row. In fact, 1 in 25 who were sentenced to death end up being innocent. Is this a risk that Congress should be willing to accept? The death row population is also more than 40% black, which is nearly 3 times the proportion of the general population. If this doesn't scream racial injustice, I don't know what does. Death penalty doesn't always bring closure to the victims' families, and sometimes might not be what the victims' families want. Either way, they don't get much of a say in the matter. It's wrong to choose not to abolish the death penalty because it's considered cruel and unusual punishment and doesn't accurately represent the values of the United States. The death penalty doesn't recognize that people can have a change of heart, and it doesn't give prisoners a chance to turn their lives around. With the death penalty abolished, prisoners have the chance to do better, and maybe after being evaluated, they might receive parole or even a lesser sentence. The money that we're using for the death penalty could go elsewhere. It could go to our programs such as healthcare, education, infrastructure programs. There's a lot in our country that needs fixing. And by having this money and allocating it for other purposes, we could be cutting our spending.